Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, why is it? Hang on. Okay, already technical issues. Cool, love that.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Uh. This is great. Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
¿Por qué?
Okay. It's capturing my mouse, but for some reason the rest of it is frozen on what it was before. I don't
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
What the fuck?
It might be because you're screen sharing it.
Shouldn't be, but I'll check.
Are you using OBS?
Yeah.
Yeah, OBS doesn't like sharing things.
I turned off the screen share and it didn't do anything. Okay, there's the thing again. Okay, I guess I'll delete the source and do it again. Alright. This is great. Love this.
Hello, everybody.
Not that. No, it's still doing it. What the fuck?
Huh.
Alright, to Google.
Oh boy, what a great start to the day.
Yep. Alright,
Sorry, it's my fault.
Okay, so at least we like to roll to smack bear.
Oh, we have to all roll to kill Val. Let's go. You
Hang on.
thanks for your lack of vision.
It's freaking there. Okay, okay, so I'll stop the screen share for a minute, and then redo that. So boom, window capture, map, not Discord, ignore that. Nope, I don't know, let's try game capture instead, see if that works.
Yeah, no.
Because it was working earlier when I was testing it, so I don't understand.
Man, what a great session we're having.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out. We'll get there.
Okay, here we go.
I like to.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Let's go.
You zeep that bit dabba da doop ba doop. That's your theme song.
Alright.
No other notes, just that.
And then share screen. Bup. There you go, Koga. Okay. Alright.
I think we should do a dance.
Word.
Okay. Alright. So let's... Alright. Okay. If everything is working now, Koga, I assume you're able to see the screen now?
Yes, it's pretty fab.
Where's it? There we go. There. Now Lisa's doing a funny dance. Okay. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so hello everybody. Finally. We were almost an hour late and then we had technical difficulties, so that's fun. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Galavants through Rashiva. I have made a new layout so that you can see the screen of the tail spire, unlike last time, so now you can see everything going on, and you won't be lost, hopefully.
It's very nice. Show
Yeah.
the horse.
Oh god, where is it?
What horse?
It's by
No,
Barrack.
its time will come.
Uh,
It'll be a surprise.
We
No,
killed a
they
tree
knew about
monster
it from
and
last time, but
emerged
they couldn't see it. They
There
have
it
to see
is.
Now.
there it is. There's the beauty.
This god being shall descend from the heavens what the tree is slain.
Yeah. It is worth noting that we are not using custom Hero Forge minis or anything like that. We're just using the default minis, so they're not, fully accurate to our characters. But that's
Exception of me.
Yeah.
with the exception of
clearly.
Gavin.
Is that
Was where is Gavin?
I don't know.
There he is.
It's pretty accurate.
There he
I
is.
want my
way
piece to be
over
accurately
Yeah.
represented by a mech.
Yeah.
Literally
All right.
looking mech.
Not even just a Titanfall looking. That is just actually a Titan.
Is it? It doesn't look. I mean, maybe it's a monarch. I don't know. We're not gonna discuss the semantics of this mini. So I guess we will zoom in on it. Oh, that
we
is.
will replace it with Mecha Godzilla. There you go.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, but yeah. So I don't have anything else to say. I don't know why I started it like that, but yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at that guy.
big mutant creature thing happening. Push buttons, make creature thing not invincible, killing you.
And stop water from rising and killing us. With
Yep.
electricity.
Hopefully.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah, hopefully we can do, stop that one.
Yeah.
Don't let Pikachu
Lisa
cast
at 1
Thunderbolt.
HP because Lisa at 1 HP because he did something incredibly stupid. Mara put her in front of the healer, so she is not at 1 HP.
It's a really good thing that Mara is a pyromancer and not an electromancer.
That's where I come in.
Because she's tempted.
Okay. But yeah. So who would like oh wait, you already did recap basically. So yeah.
Balance turn, I believe we established it was.
Yeah,
Yep.
we finished up the turn order. Turn order.
Here, I'll repost the turn order. Boom.
Swim, Val, swim. Swim before Bruce gets you.
Okay, so Val.
Also, just for the sake of making traversing this enormous map, which once again, I did not realize it would turn out quite this enormously large. I will be giving you guys all an extra 30 feet of movement just for this.
Hell yeah.
Is that
I
on
love it.
top of the
Yes.
extra gas?
Yes.
Ah.
Fuck, boy.
Fuck.
So
We
we're
can do math now.
so we basically have 4 times movement now.
Yeah. Once again, because I did not anticipate just how thoroughly large this map would result in.
Ugh.
It's like, don't get me wrong,
You
great map. You just done fucked up on the scaling.
It is genuinely really cool to play on a map that's big enough to necessitate the dash action, because
Yeah.
on our battle grid, on our in-person game, it's not really big enough for that.
That's part of the reason I like Tailspire, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you could actually get this scale going.
Okay, anyway.
I guess
Oh,
it's time to
yes.
break out Spider Slime.
I am sorry to slightly derail, but where the fuck is the turn order at?
I posted it in declare your roles.
Oh,
And
declare
it,
your roles.
it should also be your turn presently,
Yep.
Okay.
as was
I
figured
thought
out
I was. Yeah, I thought I was at the top of the turn order, but I wanted to make sure before I like did anything.
All right. Objective 1: stop drowning.
Well, given the fact that if I remember right, the water is technically above Val's head.
You're
God.
swimming now. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like
It's rising. You
it's
can rise with it, but you're
rising.
swimming.
I have to remember how to fucking go down.
You are
Uh,
capable of still standing, but there's going to be some very difficult wading, or you can just switch to swimming.
Yeah, I think logically he would just switch to swimming, if it would be difficult to just wade through. So yeah, where the fuck is my character? No. There it is.
Oh, we're put together here.
No, I just
Of
have too
course.
many windows open for too many things. That
You
being
say that,
said-
but you don't see the number of tabs I have open.
You don't see mine either. With that being said, though, getting back onto track, I'm not gonna lie. D&D Beyond does not tell me how far my swim speed is. So, what is the ruling for swim speed?
Swim
I'll
speed
look it up,
is
don't worry.
weird. Swim speed is weird. Once you have a stated swim speed, it's something to do with your strength modifier, I think.
Let's see
I'll
here.
look it up. Don't worry. Give me a
I'm-
moment. Or not. I'll fucking kill you. That's what I'll do.
Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, unless a creature
Oh,
has. So
Oh yeah, it's just half speed.
yeah.
Which is still a lot considering the movement buttons applied.
Right. So you're giving us double movement plus the. What was that? That was
Yeah.
Plus the
pixie
dash.
thing.
Yeah.
The dash.
Like so it's like you're getting. We were at triple movement, and I think Lana just gave us quad movement.
Yeah.
Okay. That's...
So if you have 30 feet of movement, that's 120. If you've got 15, which you do with the swimming, it's 60.
Okay. So we're going to do 60 feet of. Whoop, that's too far. There we go. So that is 60 feet of movement, which I have 30-foot movement speed. Right?
Yep. Because
Okay.
swimming is faster than dashing.
Yep.
Swim.
Yeah. I don't believe there's actually anything else he can do at this moment.
I mean, we could have put a shark there to motivate him. Here's
Look,
Bruce.
He already did. He already did his full motivation. Like there was nothing else he could do,
Unless.
You say that it's a full motivation, but you haven't seen the shark yet.
Oh wait a minute! But with me dashing and everything, I don't have an action anymore. Damn. All right, never mind. That's the end of my
No, it
turn.
was a free dash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah. Lana rolled it that way last time.
Look, that was 2 weeks ago. You think my pea brain fucking?
Yes.
I have to run up 2 other campaigns on top of playing in this one. I don't remember shit.
Sorry.
No, it's completely accurate. I've never DM'd before until now, and then I thought it was smart to run 2 campaigns.
Get good script.
I talk about being thrown into the fire. Anyways, with that being said, hey Lana.
Yeah.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
If we can flavor it this way. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you the crazy idea, and then you tell me yes or no. So that tree stump to Val's left and slightly behind. Is that a living?
No.
Is that a living tree?
Yeah.
gonna have to ban plant growth at some point.
Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. So
At
Could I
least he's not using it on something outright hostile this time.
At least he's not. Yeah, at
Yeah.
least he's not making Nemesis.
so, well, probably, mind you. Lana hasn't finished hearing the plan
Probably.
yet.
The angry tree. Let's go.
All right, thank. So can I use plant growth on that tree to shunt me forward at least to the ladder?
Holy shit, that's so fucking cool.
Do you have proficiency in nature? And or survival?
I have proficiency in both.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, so yeah, Val uses plant growth on that tree to have it grow basically straight forward to push him up to, if I can grab my mini, up to the ladder at least.
Boosh.
Folks, let it be known, Val has used plant growth in a way that does not mortally endanger him.
Woo!
And everyone.
He splash against the wall, immediately breaking everyone.
Be careful, guys. He's learning.
Shut it. Anyways, that will be the end of my turn.
All right.
Lisa. Oh God.
Oh boy. So,
Yeah, who was bad again?
all right.
Hi,
Hello.
hi,
Hello.
Hello, maniac.
You are.
hello.
He's a maniac. Maniac.
Copyright. Yeah. So,
Actually, it's not that good to qualify.
I'm changing the lyrics so it's not copyright.
all right. But yeah, Koka, you are 1 HP being carried by Half Dragon Mara.
She punches Mara to go after the monster again. No,
She
don't
grabs her
listen to me.
body.
Don't listen to
She
me.
grabs her back. You're heading towards barracks, if I remember correctly, right? That was the intent.
Yep.
What is around them again? Just like quick refresh here, Mr. DM man.
Say that again?
Where are what is around them?
Look at the screen share.
Right.
Yeah, so random ass things, the electric current to the right of them or whatever. Where is
Oh.
Barrack?
Barrick is way over here. There he is.
Wow, that is awful.
Oh, you guys are actually right by the controls.
Oh no, the horse is missing. I must.
Lisa
find
does
it.
not know that. Again, Lisa has no fucking idea about the controls. No sending zone.
Yeah. We really need to get her one.
But Mara does. Or at least has an idea.
Yeah. I'm being carried. I don't really have anything Lisa could do outside of throwing a fucking javelin, maybe. But
You can always do a
I'm
hold
assuming the
action.
monster is way out of range.
So, what are you trying to attack? Or throw at?
It is.
How
It's
far is
nearly
that?
100 feet away.
Yeah.
100 feet, and also
Ah,
can
cool.
Lisa actually see the monster?
Can Lisa see the tree monster?
Let's. You. Looks like you'd be able to just barely see its head, I'd imagine, probably.
Keep in mind, this monster is much larger than the mini.
Yeah.
Gonna have to figure out how to actually do the different scaling there at some point.
Yeah.
No, for later.
Yeah. Thanks that that's a
Get it up
mod,
to
right?
Dark Yeah, you can get it up to gargantuan normally, but that's only a 4x4. I believe there's mods to allow it to get bigger.
Right, but like I say, we'll figure that one out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do life-size Godzilla just yet.
All right. So, yeah. You doing anything, Koga?
So,
Uh,
so Mr. DM man,
Yeah.
can CC the tree monster?
As it was just established, yes.
Okay. With her raising, her near-death experience, and everything in general that happens and just more or less happened, her inner fuck them kids kick in, and she takes out her javelin and just throws it at it.
what's the range on a javelin?
120.
Is that the near or
That'd be the
total distance?
disadvantage.
That is the distance range on it.
Gotcha. So yeah, you'd be rolling a dis.
I finished my chocolate
Wait,
milk.
she doesn't
I'm
fucking
sad.
care. You think she cares?
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just letting you know.
Wow, that is a nat 1 for a total of 11.
Oof.
It's an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's an attack roll. The total doesn't matter.
You stab yourself.
So,
Throw Mara off course.
I'll
She
just
she
say-
just
Throws it
throws
into
Mara
Mara.
instead.
Thank you. You attempt to like rear your arm back, but your hands are still pretty soaking wet from having just gotten a dunk, so your gloves just kind of slip on the javelin. You're still holding it, you just kind of went like shloop and slid from like the bottom end toward the top end, and it went nowhere.
Good job. You've lost 2 weapons now.
Fuck them kids. Second attack.
Almost.
You haven't actually
Fuck them
lost
kids.
it.
She has another
What?
attack.
Okay.
Let's see if it works better this time.
One.
Okay, a 19. That is a 19 and a 23.
Woo!
Okay. Alright. So you rear your arm back this time after adjusting your grip. Now more aware of how soaked your gloves are, you get a better grip on it and actually yeet it, and you see it go flying and hit the creature. Roll your damage.
10.
Alright. You see it turn and angrily make a gurgling noise in your direction.
She waves. Lisa does a little half wave, and that ends her turn.
Oh no, it's absolutely a good thing.
Alright.
Alrighty.
No.
It is Gavin's turn then.
Oh shit, is it?
Yep.
Wow, it is. So you may think I was joking earlier, but bitches, I do have spider climb, and I am casting the shit out of that shit. You think I'm dealing with ladders and everything? No, I'm the wall. All right. Let's see. How do I... Right. I should be able to get up there. If I can grab the Why can't I grab the mini? There it goes. Rat was over it.
And what's that rat doing there again?
I don't know. Someone keeps making it follow me.
That's the rat that represents the Dwarven King, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. He's in
In
my
the
pocket.
bag.
Yeah, and I'll give him another breath and oh shit,
Oh.
which buttons have been pressed so far?
You're at the next one that needs to be pressed.
Where's the list?
It is under Notes for Lazy Tieflings. And I'll just copy and paste it over to. I know it's only for declare roles, but just so that we can have the list in the same places.
All right. So DM question: Can I,
Yeah.
since the casting of that does take my action and bonus action, will I be able to press the buttons?
That's casting Spider Climb, correct? Just to make sure I'm
Yes.
following you right.
Yep.
I believe I had been playing it where people could interact with the consoles still. So,
Yeah.
a bouton.
All right. Sending stone to Zers. How the fuck do I operate this?
If I'm not mistaken, DM, maybe you can help refresh my memory, but it should be a pretty self-explanatory, like one button to push.
Functionally, I mean, you are kind of operating in a command line interface, so basically, you as Zers could explain, like, you see these things, like, you see these little symbols on what appear to be small, like, stones. They're called keys. You input this, and then you hit this one, and then you're good.
Mm-hmm.
I was imagining them
Yeah,
as the Fallout terminals.
Just
You're not too far off, really.
That's like probably also it's like if you need translation. Oh wait, I think you have.
yeah, a little bit. I don't speak Dwarven.
well, again, it is just press this button, press these buttons in these order. You don't need to know what they say. Just
Got
press
it.
those, and you're good.
I do that. I do that. Yeah, I do that.
We all die. Congratulate.
Woo!
You initiated self-destruct.
Nice.
So that one 7 has officially been pressed.
All right. Then I'm gonna get back on the wall and I'm gonna start running to
1.
console number 1. Be about I'm not gonna try and calculate the logistics of how much it took to get up here. I think it was
like,
something like 40 to 60, so I'm just gonna consider that half my movements and go 60.
Yeah, I want to say it was I think about 40, which is like 35, like probably like 35 feet or so to get up from where you were.
I should probably turn that into a flying thing.
Yep. How do I do that?
I think Lana has to. Yep.
Yep, I got you. Who's next?
Next up,
Is
Gavin gave the breath to the Hammerlord because Hammerlord's still stuck in
Mm-hmm.
Barrack. So next up would be Barrack, and Barrack is literally sitting at. I want to say this is 2, if I recall. See how much he could do. I know he's gonna likely hold his action for the prompts. But he probably just for those who do have the sending stone. Alright. Was there a control like to the group? He's like, was there a sending stone? Was there like a thing for the water? Like a lever for the water.
I'm pretty
this the-
sure I already interacted with it. The beast broke the machinery.
yeah.
I thought this was a system for the drainage.
Are you talking about the console, like, right near where the reverse gravity field is?
Here's the thing: if I, as a player, know, Barrack does not, because he was too far off. So I don't think he got the full context as to if there was a switch for the water. Alright. I was about to, if you say it was broke, like I would have recommended if somebody was closest to, if there was someone that was close to it to see about like potentially pulling it. But it there's an if you say that like that it was potentially broken, then I'm not sure how much we could do outside of doing this without probably you being in front of the that machine to make jury rigging it or whatever it takes to fix it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do about the situation. I could probably figure out how to fix it, but I would have to get closer to it and spend some time examining it, and I feel like that time would be better spent trying to interact with these terminals as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Who is the closest?
The closest are Mara and Lisa to the one in the middle.
Yeah, because they're right there.
Yeah.
Although they wouldn't be able to actually interact with it because of the anti-gravity.
Barrack is asking in-game who is closest, because he doesn't know which council it is. Because if there's some, this is to everyone who does have sending stones. If there's somebody who is close enough to that thing, just to whatever it is, council it is that was in control of like the water, even if it's broken, they could probably communicate at least a little bit with Zerzan.
So what? Sorry, this is kind of out of game. My brain just blanked. We just interacted with number 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna check that out in our. So whoever is closest to number 6.
Which is Val.
Yeah, that's
game.
me heading to 6.
Yeah, which I think Val will get to at his at it on his turn with getting up and getting better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Sixers and could probably do a hold action. No. It's hard to roll hold action for pushing button and then immediately starting to go. But it's possible. We have people either in position or almost in position to get the rest of the buttons.
Well, paying attention to the energy towers and taking note of the flow of energy, feel like there's something towards the door that would be worth investigating if we can. I don't know how related that is to this. I've just noticed from my position, taking a look at the battlefield, seeing those lightning towers, energy is flowing, there's energy flowing down near the door, like from the door up the coils. So there's probably something down that way worth investigating. If everyone else is closer to the terminals, I might divert my attention to go check on that.
That's like I think the only ones who are technically free to move around right now are Mara and technically. But yeah, no, that's why Barrick is kind of asking, like, hey, looking around, who's closest? Obviously, we likely have people near terminals, but if we have somebody not at a terminal who could potentially be, utilized.
What are we doing?
Like Barrick is literally asking us, like, if there's like a head ask because he's holding his position right now until it comes up for him, to see if either he had asked the group if there was controls that could potentially deal with the water, which he was just told that they were broken and when he need to look at it before it could be fixed. And I was like, all right, if we had somebody free to, like, whoever was closest to it that's not currently at or near a terminal or heading towards the terminal to potentially start relaying stuff to Zerzan.
I mean, I'll tell you this: you, I believe, are presently the second closest, or third, I suppose, after Mara and Lisa, to that console. You are also, I think, the one most readily able to get to the door out, if you want to investigate that. Other than that, you can either hold your action, or you can just try and link up with Mara and Lisa.
Yeah. Well, he's sitting at Terminal 2 right now because, waiting for everyone else to press.
2 is already active.
No? 3 was the first to be active. And
2 is the second to last one that needs to be activated.
Yeah.
I might have flipped the token color too early then. Alright, there we go. Well, I mean, I'll list those as your options,
Yeah.
but I will ask you to choose soon so that we can keep turn order moving.
Yeah. Barrack will likely stay where he is for the moment, but he will relay that he outside of from I think what he could see, like since Mara is flying, he's probably the closest outside of Mara to potentially get to the door. But Mara would likely be the fastest, considering she is currently flying. But she, Barrack would also mention that, there, like, that as much as we could potentially use Mara, she does. There is also the fact of, needing to get Polaris over to Val. So that'll be my plan, just running action, essentially waiting for the buttons. Now will be fire creatures and covered in dependencies.
So, we'll be using tactics to scooch out of the anti-gravity field with a nice solid thunk.
Yeah. I liked how the
However,
map shook.
yeah, oh, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was looking away, I didn't see.
Here, we'll quickly drop it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
Mm.
Alright. However... Yeah. Make sure to get the stuff off my dice box so I don't send that yeeting onto the floor. Oof. Balik. What is your
Hi.
armor class?
Who, me?
I mean, you're very class, don't you?
22.
That's some range.
Okay. Excellent. You are taking damage. You are
Oh,
receive
boy.
ouch. You are receive. Where's my calculator? Oh, I closed it. Great job, me.
Man.
That is 34 fire ouch. As you see the... Well, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with Project Daughter, because I really like that. That's really cool sounding, and I like it, and I'm gonna stick with it. As you see Project Daughter, grab one of the seemingly just constantly lit and on fire globules of plant matter, send that your direction, impacting you with quite a bit of rather painfully ouch force.
Proof ouch alley.
Something tells me if we use plant growth on this thing, it'll develop something very similar to what
You're cutting
the
out.
big rat did.
For unrelated reasons, Val, you see front low from this Project Daughter. I think it'd be very, very
Koga over there, the devil on the shoulder. Cool.
Koga doesn't have to
The
be the devil
cheer
on my
demon.
shoulder. Val does stupid shit of his own accord because he thinks it at the time it's the right thing to do. I.e., cough, cough. He ate a fruit that he probably shouldn't have.
Mm.
To insinuate I need the aid of a devil to make bad choices.
Apple in the Garden of Eden?
Sir, I am the one giving devil's advice and tips.
So was that it for Project
Yes, that will be the extent of its ability to move. Since I used its basically not ranged attack to be able to get out of the reverse gravity.
Alright, so cavern defenses if they're active.
They are, but I mean, as you've witnessed, they're not really doing much in the way of damage presently. So I just was kind of keeping the numbers to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you guys want to know.
Alright, so
Yeah,
after
these guys are fucking useless.
after that it would be Zerzan.
That thing's doing like what? 10d6 damage in a roll or some shit?
And what you got, brains?
Not that. Definitely not that.
Reasonable.
Okay, so we've shut down terminals 3, 4, and 7. Next up is
6 and Val's at the base of 6.
Oh, I'm already at 5, so
Yeah.
I will simply hold my turn, because Val's about to hit the next one, and then I'll be right here to hit the next one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what Barrick
But
is.
to clarify, you could ready an action and have your ready action be to press the button or whatever.
What?
With the trigger being when Val activates his.
Oh,
That's
well,
essentially like
So,
Sure.
so
that sounds big brain. Let's
Yep.
do that.
To explain, to explain, holding an action means you forego your action this turn, and you can use it. You can use your action later, when you meet certain requirements that you specify.
Oh,
So, like,
basically you turn your main. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
You
Uh,
turn your main action into a reaction, I think.
yeah. So, like,
well,
Yeah,
then
that's what it does.
my main action
Yeah,
is
yeah.
getting ready to press the button, and my condition that needs to be met is Val pressing his. So I mean, it didn't really change anything about what I said, so I'm just waiting. I can scoot on and not waste any more time explaining.
Mark's turn then.
Alright, so yeah, 1 second.
Just drop Lisa.
Throw her into the
Oh my
pylon.
gosh, Marha!
yeah, I saved her so I could kill her myself.
Got to get the black dragon bloodlust
when I
in there
get my-
somehow.
Mara then steers the way between whispering in her ear. Do it.
Go commit a crime.
There is no Mara. There is only Tina.
Die. So,
Um. All right. Okay, so then, yeah, these two are just going to be moving ever closer to Barrick. I should zoom
Sounds
out.
threatening.
That was 200 feet. Whoops, I accidentally let go. It was 200. Yeah, 240. So move another 40 feet, and boom. Alright. And that's as close as I can get. Yep, that's my turn. Very simple.
Now it's Val's turn again.
All right. Whee! As I take my camera ever so slowly to the other side of the map. All right. And I'm going to move my hunky dory ass up this ladder. I might get my ass up this ladder. Hold on.
Can't believe
There we
Val
go.
is befuddled by a simple letter. His elven brain cannot understand.
Okay, so that's 41. And then I can move.
I just consider that 40.
It's actually 50 in total. So yeah. And I hit button 5.
Okay. which
Wait, sorry,
means
button
that-
6, because I can actually read numbers.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not.
Right,
Good.
which means, sirs, you also hit your button, so that'll flip
That
over
means I
5.
also hit my button.
Oh wait,
Okay.
no. Oh wait, yes.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So then next is number 2.
Yeah, which barrack was that?
6, 5, 2 are done. I just need to get to 1.
Yeah.
Which I should be able to do next turn.
Alright, nifty, nifty-roodle.
I'm not sure how I feel about that expression.
Too bad. Right, okay. Whoever's next in turn order.
So that would
get
be
scootin'.
Lisa.
Yep.
Because Zerzan and Barrack's triggers went off as soon as Val hit his.
How fast would you say Lisa will be able to doff her armor?
I mean, that's still a full action.
Mr. DM, man.
I mean, considering she's
I don't
wearing-
know. I think
Wearing-
it takes like 10 minutes or so in D.
You're wearing heavy armor, right? Heavy armor.
No,
full
I'm wearing medium armor, I'm pretty sure.
Well, then it would be
Yep,
less,
medium.
but for heavy armor, at the very least, it's 10 minutes to dawn and a full minute to doff, I think.
Never mind.
Medium armor is 5 minutes to dawn, 1 minute to doff.
Yeah, it didn't feel.
Would you like to take 10 minutes to take off your armor? Or, sorry, 10 rounds.
Lisa again can't really do much with this, considering everything.
Alright.
I guess see Lisa begins to get ready to take off her backpack when she lands. So there's at least a little bit something left laying her down.
Not taking damage, making an attack, or taking an attack. Are you using range?
You cut out.
Does it?
Are you losing rage this turn? Not attacking, taking damage?
I don't know.
That is a barbarian
What are you
thing.
fucking saying? Wait.
If you don't attack or take damage,
Yes, I know that rage is in fact barbarian.
Punch
Yeah.
yourself in the face. Takes
Yeah, no,
one
yeah,
damage.
Like one
Ow.
hit point. Lisa knocked herself out.
Woo! Let's go.
Sorry, Mara. She stabs Mara in the chest.
Good lord.
Okay,
Nothing personal, kid.
Gotta stay angry somehow. Blood for the blood god.
but yeah, as Lisa begins to more or less get closer to our friendly dwarf, Lisa sort of closes her eyes, breathes in, breathes out, sort of exhales, and she looks less like a woman who could push through any injury and still continue to fight, and more like a wounded warrior in a battle as her rage begins to subside.
She starts to
insert
feel
summary.
She starts to feel her injuries and goes, "Oh, fuck."
The adrenaline's wearing off.
Oh no! Give me a moment. I was cutting out a lot. Goodness gracious.
All right. Okay.
Alright, is that it for Lisa?
Yeah, I said as much.
Okay. Gavin is fucking running across the wall. Oh! Troll. There we go. And get into the last thing. He is slamming down on those buttons.
Alrighty.
Gavin breaks the computer. I'm kidding.
So, it's quite thematic that you did that right as Project Daughter is up there on, like, right on top of the holding tank. So you push this final button, and you hear this sudden pained gurgle noise, and everyone, as you look over, you start to see a steam of some kind rising off the body of Project Daughter. You see plant matter making it up, starting to dissolve, starting to just melt and then evaporate as the creature staggers and stumbles. As you witness it starting to topple down, crumbling down to what must be its knees. And for Val, I will be sending you a message in a moment here.
Oh boy.
How dare.
Easily.
Haha, it was Calvin manipulating him the whole time.
Haha, joke's on you. I was Calvin the entire time.
The hate boner was a lie.
No, it's just a regular boner. Val's a raging narcissist.
What's changed?
Val's a raging narcissist. Yeah, and
Your
Was there more to the
point?
statement?
you say that like this is news?
He's kind of been upfront about it. Doesn't hide it. Alrighty.
Doesn't sound good.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose turn were we on? Gavin.
Gavin.
Water's not going down, is it?
Nope. Because the control for that was hit by the Project Daughter as they left. So it's pretty much now let's deal with that.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
Yeah, how do we stop that?
We might not be able to, honestly.
DM question is due to the nature of the reverse gravity, some of the water would be going up into the air. Is that at least slowing this down a bit?
It already is flowing at a like it's noticeably flowing in, but the reverse gravity isn't changing the volume of the water enough to do more than kind of stave it off for a little bit.
Well, that little bit is, I define a little bit. Are we talking a round or two, or are we just talking negligible?
Whereas it might otherwise be raising, it's noticeable. I'll give you that. I don't
Okay,
have a game terms to put in.
Okay, I'll keep it up then. But yeah, I don't have another casting or something of that level. Through the sending stones, we may not be able to stop the water. We need to get out, and we need to help the others who are trapped in the tower there, or they're gonna fry too.
I okay, okay. I can carry one or two people with me. Then there's my magic carpet and Polaris.
Which we need to get Polaris to Val.
Yep. Half the reason Mark went to Barrack.
Good. Okay.
We also need to grab. I might not have. And obviously this is all through the sending stone. It's like I might not have the same knowledge that Thurston does with some of this stuff. But if anything, if Thurston and I could probably get to that control panel or whatever it is to see about fixing it, or at least getting it stopped. At least fixed enough so we could stop it.
It's halfway submerged already. Zerzan, you think you'd be able to do anything with the time that we have? We have, at best, a few seconds.
He typing.
Okay, so Barrack, actually everyone who has a sending stone, so Lisa, give it a luck. So you're gonna hear through the sending stone, Barrack, I don't need Polaris. I'm gonna do something that's probably fucking crazy, but I need to get to the plant growth princess. And I got something that's dumb enough to probably work. So you guys go ahead and focus on either figuring out how to get the water to stop rising or getting out of here.
Okay.
Unless Zerzan can stop the water from rising in the next, I don't know, 12, 16 seconds, that's not happening.
Yeah. I was about to say it's like we probably still need Polaris to be activated though, Val, which is the problem because there has not been time for me to.
Yeah, I thought about that after the fact. I honestly expected that I was going to die, so we're gonna have time afterwards. Good news, I'm not dead. Anyways, But yeah, I gotta get to the princess, but I don't need Polaris to get there. Not right now.
You better not be thinking about swimming.
No.
Is there a way for you to activate Polaris so that Polaris could be used by somebody else?
It's all happening in JoJo time.
I was just thinking that.
Lana, I don't know if we ever did the specifications of how to activate the Knight Rider. Want to make a ruling on that now?
The Knight Rider.
It's actually called the Knight Rider piece.
Is it a car?
No.
Is it a sentient car?
No, but I need you to be quiet so Lana can answer me. Lana? Oh no, is Lana not here?
Please restate
Yeah?
your question again, real quick. Sorry, I was
Oh,
thinking about it while you guys were talking.
My bad. To activate the Knight Rider piece, I don't think we ever made a call on how it is activated. If it's something he has to hold, put down, if it can be done remotely, so long as I have attunement with it. And I was just asking if you wanted to make a rule on that now, because I don't have anything in my notes for it.
Like as to whether you can activate it remotely.
Yeah.
The way that it's being played with thus far is it does require to be on your person. That's how I've been thinking of it. So I will say you do have to actually be in physical contact with it.
Okay. Add that to my notes real fast. So Val's going to respond to Barrett for that, which is that unfortunately no. I have to physically be in touch with it to activate it.
You have to.
Okay.
So yeah. Mara.
Yeah.
Probably, at least for the first moment, use your carpet on the guys in the tower.
Okay.
Mara,
What?
do you have any casts of Fireball left?
Plenty.
I need you to trust me.
Okay.
No time to explain. I need you to use Fireball on the electric tower closest to the door. Do it as soon as you can.
Got it.
Susan, if all else fails, do you have any way to go straight up, even if it's along the walls?
If I die, I die.
Zerzan, if you can get to me as soon as you can, I can give you
We
water.
will worry
You and
about
myself-
that later. Just, Mara, do this now. It will solve our problems.
Okay.
So whoever's turn it is next.
I was about
I
to say
think we can nix turn order at this point.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. So
that makes things easier.
then yeah. So Mara will sort of yell out to everyone at the tower to get on the carpet. Then she flies over to Barrick and drops Lisa down with him.
Yep. And Barrick will at least hand over Polaris.
Alright.
Just so that she, like, if needed, she can take it to Val.
And
Whoa. Oh, sorry.
this way. Alright. Then I will. Okay. How much do I need? To one sorcery point.
While they're doing whatever they're doing, Gavin is running straight up the wall.
Dang,
Okay.
freaking anime man over there.
All right.
Spider climb, bitches! It lasts an hour.
Damn.
Oh wait, it's
Wow.
concentration. So the
Gets reverse
Shit,
gravity
the-
goes poof.
yep.
Oh no.
DM, you gotta delete that.
Yep, I'm already on it.
Okay. So, yeah. So Mara is going to fireball the fucking thing.
Yep. Which there you go.
Okay.
So you charge this fireball into your hands and throw it. You ever seen those video, like the one video of the two dudes in the high heat suits, where like the one dude's got the shovel and he whacks the bunch of molten metal and it turns to like a million sparks in the air?
I
know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't say I do.
Well, Zers, if you can find that for everybody's reference,
Oh, jeez.
that is what happens as you fling this, and the electrical current, which was bridging between the other Tesla coils, or what seem to be those in our terms, breaks and removes the deadly electrocution risk.
Whew. Okay. So now we just got to worry about drowning.
Drowning is much easier to deal with.
Yeah.
So the plan stays true. Go straight up.
Yeah.
Lisa drafts Barrick by the shoulder and just goes, Lord Barrickster, Doc, I'm fucking dying, please.
You've got 1 hit point. You're fine.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I'm literally fucking dying right now.
Please, both of my femoral arteries are completely gone.
But my bones are where bones shouldn't be.
Oh, that looks fucking dope.
Please, doctor, heal me. I've literally broken my ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek just looks at him and is just like, "You're lucky. I usually keep cure wounds permanently prepped." And I'm gonna upcast this because
Cure wounds, 9th level.
if only.
I'm suddenly reminded that power word heal is a bard only spell.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super weird. One of the only like 2 or 3 bard only spells.
How the fuck is Zerzan gonna get her Colossus out of here?
Jump.
Fuck.
Climb, Mitch.
Hopefully it's waterproof.
Zerzan, not Zerzan. Lisa gets 23 health back.
Calculate. There I put it again.
You're a good one,
Put it
Doc.
on the taskbar. Alrighty. Maybe while Foxy Boy is right there, could grab Lisa's sword.
We'll
No,
see.
leave it.
We'll see where it falls on the priority list.
You know what? Thinking. If I throw a dice, decide if Lisa would think of this or not. No, she's simple-minded. How deep is the water currently?
Currently?
Blub.
Yeah, currently you're looking at about like nearly 10 feet of water.
Well-
That deep, all things considered. Lisa grabs at Mara, sort of grabs her shoulder, and points towards the center of the map, where they had recently confronted the Hammer Lord, and more or less asked her, you know,
Mara's not there.
Yeah,
oh yeah, Mara leave.
Mara has
Fuck.
Mara's way over there.
Ah.
This may be about the point where the well, no. Not quite yet, but soon my sword will catch up with me.
Soon.
Soon.
Fuck it. Lisa just swim. She's gonna hop into the water.
All
And
right.
head towards the center.
Lisa
Unless we're
just
complaining
complaining
about
about
burning
dying.
water. I'll get to my sword
Uh,
eventually.
Yeah, that is basically dash action, blah blah blah. Like that is 240 movement. Divided in half, that's a lot. That would be. That's the half of 160. 90 or so? Nah, whatever.
Half of 160 would be 80.
Yeah, it's up 80 feet of just going towards the fucking center.
I'll say about that.
Okay, so real quick, you guys can go ahead and continue to handle how you're going to evacuate things. Oh boy, I may not need just Val here, considering what Barrick just asked. Oh boy.
Alright, Mara's going to fly back to Barrick and probably go and pick him up. Yoink.
Derek is just like, if push comes to shove, I at least also have water walk.
Okay, Barrick, I'll get back to you in a moment. First, I do need Val, and obviously I do need Mara also, because stream reasons.
Alright.
Stream reasons.
Woo!
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello.
Alright, excellent. Hello. Alright, so with your newfound plant growth grown wings, as horrendously painful as it was to cause them to sprout from your back as such, you
Yeah.
do reach Project Daughter, taking the functionally artificial magic heart that you hold in your hands. You approach this dying mess of experimented,
Biomass.
indeed, and you place it against the side. As you
Val
do so,
also does have her the princess's hat as well.
the princess is what?
The princess's favorite hat.
Ah, okay. As you press the heart against the side of the creature, you feel magic pulsating from it. You see it absorb into the depths of the creature, and you witness flashes of memories. You witness that moment of her death. You witness friendships, and you experience functionally the memories of her life all rushing by as the decay of the experimented biomass seems to go faster and faster until you feel a hand grasping yours firmly.
I return the grasp and go to pull.
Okay? Roll me strength.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I assume this is just a straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yikes, that's a solid 4.
It's hard to pull. You pull and you tug, and as you do, you are faced with still more memories. Memories now from the perspective of a soul, watching what was once a kind father's spiraling as, at first, he attempts a normal resurrection, calling upon clerics and other healers. He attempts other methods then of restoring your body such that your soul might return to it. Attempting still other methods, spiraling more and more rapidly, seeking these profaned knowledges. And as he delves deeper, he arrives upon a text. After this, he begins building this body, he begins building this and then, as the pain of this memory subsides, you're laying there on your back, barely breathing, and as you look to your left, there is the Dwarven Princess, though she hardly even looks Dwarven anymore, almost more like a Dryad or Naiad by the looks of it. Her physiology entirely changed, but you are aware that her soul is indeed present in this body.
All right. Coming to, Val will pick her up, saying, "Apologies for the roughness, Your Highness, but we need to get out of here." And Val will walk to the to basically the edge closest to the rest of the party. Unfortunately, that is away from Zerzan.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah,
Okie dokie. Alright, with that, we will join back into the main group.
sounds good.
Looking up tons of different kinds of references for art.
Well,
Close to his fucking joke.
back to game. We were talking about art, but back to game. I assume Val's having his 18th existential crisis for the day, so
For the day,
Hot
that's
great.
kind of low.
Gideon again.
Only 18.
Alright,
Um,
then. Ferric, I ask
Hi.
you, are you pursuing what you had asked?
Yes.
Okay, alrighty. Here, I can just tell you with the rest of the group. I don't think
Okay.
I don't believe this is in need of any secrecy, per
No.
se.
Meow. Meow.
If this was
But my
the time,
secrets.
I mean, if anything, this was a time to use that particular thing.
Yeah.
Because I've been schooling on this for several levels now. But this is like one of the first times I'm actually using it.
Okay, so let me real quick just check the effects of that.
Ara, open up the map, please.
What?
The map.
It's open.
The stream.
Yeah, switching channels turns off screen share.
What?
Yep.
Surprise! Now you know.
There you go.
Thanks, Beck.
That's dumb. Okay.
You're so real for that.
But what if he was fake? You don't say.
I
That's
mean,
so real.
yeah. So it does say roll percentile, number
Oh.
equal to or lower than your cleric level.
It's
So
a
yeah.
long shot.
Oh! Oh
This
shit!
is time to fucking try.
Gotta roll what, 13 or lower?
Yup.
Oh, God, remove the water, please.
Shit. That cocked and was out. Hold on. I want to make. This was the perfect. That rolled a fucking 13.
Ooh, okay.
Because I had to be like, hold on.
Equal to or lower than. Alrighty.
Bro, we're
So-
about to witness some divine intervention.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah,
As
baby.
you all are scrambling to escape these flood waters,
Barrick probably just like Marvel is the closest, and she could probably see that he sat down for a moment to do this.
and as you look, hold on one moment.
Buzz buzz.
All right, he's gone. Let's go murder him. No.
Wait a minute.
let's go.
Hold on. Ah!
Pile up, nerds. I know where he lives.
Oh no.
Alright.
Let's go.
No, Lana. I must defend him. I'll get there
He will
before
be the
you.
first to die then.
Fools. I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. You cannot defeat me. I cast gun.
You didn't anticipate my special attack. Literally a fucking gun.
Okay, I'm very sorry about that. That was a sudden phone call there.
Happens.
Okay, so if I could have everybody please pause for a moment.
All right.
Thank you. After Barrack had focused on that moment of prayer, there is a change in the very manner of the air around you, as it feels weighted. When you all begin to look around, understandably to try and determine what is that, you see a great tome materialize, formed of light and glowing power. The tome opens as if a doorway, and from it flows the Lord Librarian, wearing his robe with gilded rim, and wearing the marks of his temple. Shelves made of golden glimmering light that extend across the hem of his robe. Many arms, each holding different books, almost made out of some form of mechanical material that float from his back, and each reach towards some piece of the machinery, restoring it to working order, and then, with a great sweep of his hand, the water is immediately sucked into containment, brought into control. The drainage system is now fully functional again.
Woo!
Yeah, I knew that.
That was all me, everyone.
I could have done
Well, we have plenty of
Lyra
witnesses to
sorry,
say
Lyra
that.
doesn't picking a fight with the god.
Well, we have plenty of witnesses to say that the god of the dwarves in this location is on our side and not the Hammer Lords.
And as he's doing what he's doing, Barrack will definitely just bow his head down further and be like, "Thank you, my lord."
He turns and smiles upon you, and he floats over to you, Barrack, just gives you a soft pat on the shoulder, and nods.
Thanks, Dad.
Then you see him turn and enter back through the gateway.
Alright. Now that all urgency is gone from the immediate situation, Mara's going to turn and start flying straight towards Val.
So, Mara, what you see as you're flying closer to Val is Val is holding a woman in his arms who appears to be a naiad or dryad in appearance. And he has wings growing from him that look plant-like and are slowly deteriorating.
Oh.
Bro, cheating on your wife there.
What? That's funny.
Then Mara just flies right up to him and almost full on tackles him as she gives him a big old hug.
Val trying to picture how he's holding the dyad. Hold on. He kind of just hugs you back with his head as his arms are full holding the dyad.
Yeah. Oh, don't you do that again.
If I had $1 every time, or if I had a gold coin every time someone told me that, I wouldn't need to be a king.
Gavin, seeing the tender moment over there as the sword finally returns to his hand, just sending stone to Zerzin in particular. Good job. Very good job. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you.
I do my best.
I'll show you around some of the interesting shit later.
Not out of here yet, though.
You're right about that. Gavin looks back over to what's happening on the roof of the big container, and since he saw a spider climb on, starts casually strolling over there. Down the wall, over the ground, and up the glass.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Ah, yeah. Got to get close before I want to beat the shit out of you. Yeah. It'll take me a solid minute or two to get over there. So.
After this moment where the stalk of her seeing yet another deity, the second time this day, third time having any sort of deity influence be very obvious for her, and her rising up from her kneeling position, Lisa stands up, brushes herself off, and continues walking towards the center of the map. And if one thing of her time being a shoulder has taught her is to take as much sit as you can when you can.
Oh
she's
boy.
going to more or less start looting the area.
Goodness gracious.
A little there, a little there, a little there, a little there.
There it goes. To the ground, Blah.
And it's probably by this point that seeing that it's now safe, I know the guards would at least come outside of the tower.
Why is there a mech suit?
It's Zerzin's thing.
Oh, I was like, wait, why is there a fucking Titan here?
That's
Because I'm
Zerzin.
cool.
Yeah.
Phase 2.
Seeing every-
And I just moved you to the center because I just assumed that's what you would have done.
Yeah, that works.
As Barrack said, seeing everybody filter out of the instant fortress, as Barrack said. As Gavin's walking beside it, he'll speak the command word and shrink it back to its normal size.
I'm assuming
throw
the
it in his
guy that
pocket.
I'm assuming the guy that Mara had dropped off would have also come down.
I mean, he probably at the bare minimum would have been escorted out.
By the guards. Most likely.
With everyone meeting in the middle, Mara's gonna go over, grab Lisa's sword, then grab Val, fly them both down to the center, and leave her half dragon form.
I was about to say, I'm leave the
my
riot
lord.
up there.
Val's already holding her, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Val's been holding her. There you go.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you guys all see Val have extra appendages coming off of his back that are currently deteriorating, as he is holding a naiad or dyad, or what appears to be a naiad or a dyad.
Can somebody bring that one guy over?
Yeah, I don't have control over.
yeah,
him.
that's
Lana
for
can
Lana.
do.
Yeah, hold
I
on.
was moving him
I'm
around.
looking for something.
Mhm.
All right, now incinerate the Hammer Lord.
this
Oh, he's a helpless rat. Firebomb him.
thing just told a lie into the incinerator.
Alright, test. Eh. Ba-da-da-da. Eh, there you go.
I'm assuming that nymph lady, whatever, who's probably just the Hammer Lord's daughter, is not exactly clothed.
You would be correct.
Oh boy.
Gavin letting a little bit of air into the bag of holding at the same time, just pulls out a sheet to cover her with.
All right, Val. Now cast plant growth on her.
No, sir, that would be plant growth on myself.
Both.
Cast plant growth on my ditna.
Alright, now,
I
you guys will
presume
need to
that
give me just a second, because I need to be right back.
All right.
How dare you?
Uh,
I wish Lana were real.
I was gonna ask him if we could use this as a bio break, but he's gone now.
Looks like we might as well
I
use
was
Just
this.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
might
it.
as well use
Run.
it as a
Yeah.
Go
All right.
fist.
All right. Fuck it. See you in
Run.
like 10-15 minutes stream.
Run. Speed pee. Go.
DM, please take us off.
Our
But it's stream back.
it is now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I wish the stream was real.
I'm sorry, I need to step away for a moment.
Fuck.
I
know we
will
just
kill
got
you.
back.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Back in the car,
Joe-
everyone. Let's go. Okay,
Actually, very
we're
true.
back for real this time. Hello.
Are you sure about that?
Better darn well be, or I'm gonna start rolling for some damage.
Actually, I
Alright.
gotta go do some errands right now. I'll be back in like 5 hours now.
Everybody kill Mara now.
Go back to BRB mode.
There's no more stream. We've decided to commit murder.
Yeah. Surprise, bitches! This is a red room.
Oh my no!
Guys, we don't have that much time left.
We got an
Okay,
hour.
so-
It's fine.
Seriously. What is that saying in the center of the table that looks vaguely like an egg?
An egg.
It's a thing that looks vaguely like an egg.
It is what it is.
It's you, Koga.
That's your character now.
Can I take it?
Interestingly, that's a Shakespearean insult, calling someone an egg.
It's one of my favorites too.
Now, we will be actually focusing in. You guys have all gathered here in the laboratory space that the Hammer Lord was using to enact these experiments. What is your purpose for gathering here as such?
So for Val, it's going to be to introduce the Dryad as that this was the monster we were fighting, and obviously the princess.
Oh. Wait, I was. Lisa sort of blinks, looks a bit taken aback, looking a bit more guiltily at her weaponry before slowly putting it back on her back.
I tried to tell you.
Is she breathing?
Yes.
Breathing, yes. Conscious, no.
Yeah, consciousness, no. Breathing is yes. She is alive.
We should probably at the very least let the Hammer Lord know, although considering...
And he did all
I'll
this.
let him stew in the dark for a little bit. But in the meantime, until the royal princess over there wakes up, no one leaves this room.
What?
There are matters to be discussed.
Vortex warp. Sorry.
Lisa sprint.
Mara flies away.
Okay.
Oh, what sort of matters?
Like her murder.
Well, actually, Lisa doesn't know anything about this, so Lisa will not say anything.
Which actually reminds me, thinking about it. Barracle to the one tiefling that's not part of the party, and pretty much looks over to him and it's just like, would you be willing to tell at some point, would you be willing to work with the guards to explain what happened, like at least tell, like say what was going on here?
I don't suppose I would be opposed. Exactly. I mean, if you need me to, just no more life-threatening situations, please. That's all I ask.
Yeah, no, I at least I cannot speak for everyone else here in the room, but I'd like you to at least when you do talk with the cards, at least explain to them what you were what your knowledge is of what was going on here. Just because we only have, I know at least on my end and the rest of the party here, we only had, and especially to the guards, we don't have all of the contacts.
Of course,
Right.
if you... Sorry, my bad.
Koga, you are welcome to just keep going if you start speaking. You don't have to keep quitting partway through. Keep going.
Oh yeah, but you're the GM, man. You have
Talk.
more important to say. Yeah. And as Barrick says that, Lisa sort of steps up and puts her hand on the dwarves' shoulders, just giving this almost death glare to this poor tiefling. And of course, if you omit any detail, did any fact wrong, well, I'll gladly introduce you to the Death Goddess herself. So
I'd
I
rather-
would highly recommend you don't keep any of your godless secrets away from me.
Yeah, he looks immediately at Barrick and says, "I will not speak if this woman is within 300 feet of me."
You just went, I want my lawyer.
Understood. But yeah.
Are there any chairs around?
There-
Besides the
there-
grand study throne over there.
I mean, if you kind of look around, there are some seemingly like tucked around the edges of this place. They're they're a little wet, as most everything is, but you know, they're chairs.
Gavin pulls one up and sits down. He does not care. He's a sailor. He doesn't detect wet. And just, waiting for Val to start talking about anything, whatever, or just for the princess to wake up so that we can finally get business moving. He's just going to sit down and pull out a cigar and light it with his finger and just start puffing away. Loosening up his shoulders a bit.
Bioshock moment.
Mara starts huffing and puffing as the smoke crawls over her face.
And Gavin will, just keep a slight opening in the bag of holding to make sure that the Hammer Lord can, not suffocate. If he starts hearing anything from there, he's going to ignore it.
And Barrack would at least indicate towards the guards that are present to be like, this is, hey, probably take the time to look around.
One of them nods and starts to go inspecting around the place.
Lisa will sit down on the table, like outright.
Barrack, are there any more guards out there, or are these the only ones?
There are another handful of guards where I believe it was you guys had found those fairy children, and there's what was helping free them. One of them actually was the captain of the guard that was assigned to the missing people, the disappearance of people.
Might
That
be
was
best
going
to
on.
check in on them, see how they're doing, and at least bring the captain here.
Yeah.
Because he's going to need to hear this. And see it. Else we're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Indeed. I'm going to immediately channel one of my harness channel one of use one of my channel divinities to regain one of my spell slots, my third level spell slot, which I'm immediately going to use to cast sending towards the captain of guard that I was talking to just before had come down. He was like the one who was in charge of like the missing people and was back where like when Barrack last saw him dealing with the Fae children. Further up.
So to condense that down a bit,
Yeah.
you're contacting the dwarven captain of the guard, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he will come first, running on in to meet up with his squad of bros.
Mm-hmm.
And will approach the party at large here.
Good evening? Morning? What time of day is it at this point? I don't know. You want a cigar?
No.
Fair enough. You're gonna want to sit down for this.
And Barrack would look over to the tiefling that was and just kind of indicates it's like this will be the one you'll want to talk to, especially, and then like look over to Lisa and be like, just so that he says shit, you know.
Yeah, Lisa just sort of closes her eyes. Or sorry, rather opens her eyes for that sort of brief moment where she won't say anything. She seems to have been in prayer, seemingly talking directly to her, seemingly directing this one directly towards her god in specific. Before she sort of nods, stands to her feet, begins walking away, like trying to get out of that range.
Yeah, or
So
at
he
least
can
far.
speak.
Yeah, or at least far enough where he feels comfortable, you know.
Here, if you don't mind, this is more so for some personal reasons. I would like to question him on my own, but I'll only step a few feet away. Is there anything that you need me to know before I do anything else?
Barrick looks to Gavin.
Well, we'll explain more when she's awake, because she should be caught up to speed as well. Your princess lives once more. And your Hammer Lord not only is partially responsible, he's also fully responsible for all of the experiments out there. The children.
I see.
And I might have him captive in my bag of holding.
I see.
We also may know what caused all of this in the first place. So again, why we're waiting for her to awake.
Sorry. Lisa would call out simply and softly, and how do we know she will awake?
Gavin looks to Val.
In due time, she did just go through a very traumatic experience before being resurrected successfully this time.
Reincarnated, more like. And not in the normal method either. In a hellish way.
And Barrick would look at the captain of the guard. I know I am at least willing to give you, most what information I know, but I think if there's a handful of other, the rest of the group here who would also be able to help further clarify some of what has, gone on. And hopefully that would at least, be able to provide some context for everything that's happened. Hopefully.
Actually, you mentioning that just now does bring something to mind. If you all could write out your experiences that you have seen today, that would help in investigating things further.
No.
Not a problem. I'm sure there's plenty of paper around here, but I don't want to disturb the crime scene just yet.
Think?
I think it's a little late for that, given that this room was mostly flooded not 20 minutes ago.
Gavin looks over to the books and the bookshelves over there. How many of them are intact?
If they were dried carefully, they would probably survive. If disturbed now, maybe not.
Perhaps not
Thankfully-
disturb those books over there.
Thankfully, I have a stash of stuff that I could bring out. And
Excellent.
Varric would legit be very grateful that his stuff was not in the water and pull out like papers and stuff that is clean on both sides and writing utensils to pass around to everyone.
Excellent. We have a hard, dryable rotting surface right over there, and he points to the table. The stone table.
Lisa, yeah, Lisa will get off of the. Never mind. Lisa wasn't on the table again. Lisa seems to be suddenly smiling a little bit.
Gonna pull these two over here real quick.
Gavin is letting go of concentration on spider climb.
I have wonderful news, my companions. Lisa sort of clasps her hands together, sort of perking up a little. The foremost father, he seems to have noticed this event. He seems to be rather proud in all of us. It's very wonderful.
Where is Lisa? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's tomorrow.
Sorry. There you go.
Lisa bodily spreads 100 feet and manifests in front of Gavin.
Oh god, I
Freaking
see the
Goku
pile
over
of
there.
bodies. It's like right off.
Oh yeah, the bones. Gavin takes a puff, looking Lisa up and down, looking her injuries over.
I will say
Blows a
she is
little
low
bit of
half health.
smoke. Yeah, blows a little bit of smoke out and says, "You want to smoke?"
Oh no, bad for my lungs.
Off the face.
Oh, I guess it's just me then.
Lisa is immune to peer pressure.
Then Barrack would at least go over to Val and be like, I could always write my thing later if you want to write down your stuff now. If you want me to keep an eye on her while you write stuff down.
I'm sorry, Barrett. Could you repeat that once more?
Yeah. Barrack would go head over to Val and just be like, I could write my stuff down in a bit if you wanna take the time now to write out what your experiences. I could keep if you want me to hold on to her for a moment.
We can probably put her on the magic carpet if that's all right with you, Mara, and then we can just all write our experiences out at the same time.
Yep.
All right. In which case, Val would put her on the magic carpet.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Then Barrack will at least hand over, the paper and some stuff to help, and writing utensils to the two of them, and be like, at least, to Val, just be like, let me know if you want me to check her over as well.
Yeah, that probably would be a good idea.
Yeah, I'll at least write down my stuff first, and then probably take the time to, check to make sure she's all right.
Sounds good.
And with that, you may all gain the benefits of a long rest if you all wish.
All
A
right.
long rest.
It'll take a while before she wakes up.
I guess we're making a campfire.
Why? There's a perfectly good furnace right there.
That's fair enough.
How long does it take for the wand of polymorph to charge again?
The wand of polymorph has a number of charges, and
Oh.
you roll a die at each dawn to see how many charges it regains.
Oh, okay.
But if you use up all of the charges on it then you roll either a D100 or a D20 or something, and on a 1 it just disintegrates.
All right.
Lord Val, Lord Barrick. The formless father thinks you both dearly and thankfully.
I'm sorry, Koga. I don't think I heard that correctly. Can you say it again?
The formless father thanks you dearly, he said.
Okay.
That's what I thought I heard, but
Yeah, I just wanted to double check.
What did you think you heard?
well, at least
that
on
was
my
the
end,
problem. I couldn't,
yeah.
I didn't really hear it.
Ah.
Big sleep for Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
This work class again. It's me.
Oh,
Hello.
now we hear you again.
Hello.
What I miss?
I mean, pretty much you're waking up right around the same time Lisa is, so you're right here for everything basically.
Mm-hmm.
You're already familiar that the party had gained the benefits of a long rest, so as you guys are awakening, there's many more of the city's guard that they seem to have been gathering up evidence and other items and belongings. They've set up a small encampment area. They have guards posted by the doors. There's numerous of them, and the guard captain seems to have borrowed what was the Hammer Lord's desk over yonder.
Gavin is insistent in all of this that none of the evidence, though it should be gone through, none of it leaves this area for now.
And I know something
Secrecy is of the utmost importance at the moment.
Yeah. And I know something that would have happened at least on Barracks and before he would have taken his long rest is that after he had written out what he knew, he would have gone over to the princess and just make sure that she was all right. And I'd be willing to roll medicine for that.
Yeah, go on ahead and roll for it.
Because it's like he's keeping in mind what Val told him about without traumatic experience and all that. That is. Why you roll high, Barrick? You do not need to roll that high. Total 27.
Okay.
Woo!
You are aware that she functionally has an entirely new life functionally. Like this is more than just a new body. This is more than just a resurrection. This is almost a straight up start over in terms of what you can determine.
Gotcha.
Otherwise appears fully healthy and is already on her way to regaining consciousness and seems to even be stirring as you examine.
Gotcha.
Hey, Barrick,
Yes.
got any coffee? I could use a little bit this morning. Not a whole cup, just a tad. I don't want to.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
want
Can
a
it be
repeat of
canon
the
that
last
literally?
incident.
I'm sorry, Alana. Can it be canon that every dwarf officer in here has just looked up and is like going and reaching for their coffee barrels instinctively?
I mean, sure, works for me.
Yes.
Dwarves are at least those with military and or deals with a lot of this shit are coffee addicts. But yeah, Barrick will pull his out. Like, and just be like, I don't have obviously the full capacity to make a lot of my usual amount, but I do usually keep a
I
little
don't
bit
want a
stuff.
lot. Just a sip. Just a sip's worth, honestly. It's
Like,
good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be up for another 2 days again.
Barrick just because from a look of not sorry, not sorry.
Oh,
As
Gavin's
he
grinning like an idiot.
just let me know if and when you two need to do that again.
Righto.
But yeah, Barrick will give him an amount that he's asking for.
Very small amount. I'm trying intentionally not to trip off a con save.
Very wise, very wise. That's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, no, I have a +1 on Constitution saving throws. I'm fairly well. I'm fairly well suspicious. If I do not roll that 20, fail.
All right. Eventually, as you guys are all doing whatever your morning routines might be, you do see the dwarven princess like sit up, and she just kind of blinks and looks around, blearily and confused.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
At that, she just sort of nods, holding her head.
Are you alright?
I think everything's a little jumbled. But I think I'm all right.
That's good. Just take it easy. I'm sure you've probably, with all that's happened in the last little bit, it's likely going to take a while to process and deal with everything.
Speaking of processing and dealing. Where are we? This
That's
feels familiar, but
that's a long story, it seems.
Yep.
You've been asleep for a while.
But at the very least, what I know for sure, from what I could tell, we do seem to be in a large chamber in the center of the mountain.
as you say that, she kind of looks up and seems to nod like that sounds about right. So, what is going on? Everyone looks like it's such an official business. There are guards here.
Well, your father, on your passing, was in a state of grief. We were sent messages through our friend here, Mr. Barrack Runeshaper. And we were all brought here to, well, at the request of the Hammerlord, investigate your death. In the process, through a number of events, including the disappearances of many people throughout the city, including many children.
You're cutting out.
Of course I fucking am. Moment. What all was heard from me?
I know I was able to hear it's like, and including children.
People disappearing, including children, and other odd events, including the appearances of strange rat mutations and the like. There was an incursion of a very large amalgamated force of these mutations, which further amalgamated into a single being, which then evolved and exploded. All while everyone was trying to plan a memorial festival for you. In investigating these events, one of our allies here, King Val of Lylerica, in the aftermath, investigated further and found himself captured by the perpetrator, none other than your father. Gone mad, consumed with grief. Trying to perfect experiments with plants and other such things to revive you through a form of mad science. He was partially successful, but was not able to return your soul to you. On confronting him, we were able to capture him, and the thing that he had turned your body into broke out, and we were able to subdue it long enough for King Val here to retrieve the object that your soul was stored inside and return it to your body, thereby bestowing upon you the new form that you appear to have now, as well as new life to you. It has been... DM, it's been, what, 3 months since we got that letter?
About.
Mm.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You've been asleep in the grave for about 3 months now.
Oh, dang. Okay, so she starts to kind of wobble like she's about to faint from having all this information dumped on her, but manages to kind of steel herself and actually remains conscious.
Hmm.
Now seeming to have been shocked to full awareness.
Bitter at least would have like definitely come over and just been like a little warrior word of just like making.
I know this is a lot to take in. I'm sorry that all this has happened, but we will help you recover from this as much as we can. And we will help bring the city back into some semblance state of peace as much as we can. But in the meantime, we need your help, your cooperation. One, with currently the imprisonment and later the likely sentencing of your father. Many lives were lost trying to reclaim yours. And also, this may be a difficult ask, but perhaps you can regale us with your last moments before now. So that we can confirm our suspicions on the culprit. Especially before the captain of the city guard here.
Let me... And she kind of covers her eyes, and she seems to be kind of like mentally shoving all of that information in the not right now box.
Smart lady. Gavin appreciates this.
And after doing this, she will indeed recount and begins. I was there in...
And Bitter, like while she like as she's going to start, Barrick would probably indicate for like head like the captain of the guard to like if he's free to at least come over to listen.
If he wasn't listening already.
Yeah.
I imagine he might have been.
Yeah, she indeed appears to, or he appears to be paying attention. Sorry, as she as I was looking out, I remember seeing my my protector, and he had this look in his eyes. I don't know how to describe it. And then surprise and pain, and then I'm on the floor, and I look at my hand, and there's red all over it, and then I could only feel cold. Just cold.
Your protector, you say? Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says as the goddess of death informed us of, then. Your murderer was your personal bodyguard and confidant. What was his name again, Barrick?
I have the notes. Let me look up the notes. I have it. I know I have it out of game. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Short beard, blemish on cheek, dull brown eyes. An absolute asshole.
Yeah, she looks kinda spaced out after that point. Like, at having this sort of said to her.
Oh, there we go. Janovi, Janovel Handris? Hold on, I'm putting it in notes.
Say that one
I
more time.
did not catch that at all.
I put it in notes.
Okay, that's okay. You were just mumbling about looking for it.
Yanovel Hedris. Handris. Gavin is not unperceptive. He'll leave it at that for her and turn to the captain of the guard. Nod his head. It would appear that our suspect, Mr. Yanovel Handris, is not who he claims to be. He is a long-lived ancient individual, a cultist of the goddess of murder and blood, who has been ritually murdering people, including your dear princess here, to remain immortal since the cult went under.
just gets this very tired look of that this kind of says, I'm going to have more paperwork than I ever want to have for the next many years. And then he nods to you and says, well, I suppose an arrest is in order if he's even still in the country.
It likely is, but I do not think an arrest will do the job. This man has been stealthy and evading capture, or possibly been captured and escaped for who knows how long now. There's one way to kill him. Seppuku. He has to murder himself with his own ritual dagger.
I see.
We had
Ah.
been planning to apprehend and well, make such an event occur during our dear princess during your dear princess's memorial service. But this whole situation throws a wrench in those plans. It may also provide us with more of an opportunity.
Which reminds me, Kevin, I'm assuming the Hammer Lord is still in the bag.
Yeah,
some
it's
point
cracked
we'll-
open so he can breathe. And he can eat too. There's rations in there.
Lord Galvin,
Please, just Dr. Gavin is fine.
right, doctor, I must inquire what you mean by using this for our advantage.
Well, the Hammer Lord is missing. The daughter is secretly alive. What an interesting trap that could be laid for our dear murderer.
Oh, I see then. See if going to walk up to Dr. Galvin and reckless attack to punch him in the fucking face. Yeah, she is just at that immediately walking over to smack him.
Okay.
I don't, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm
Roll,
sorry, this might seem a bit sudden, but
Go
sorry.
ahead and roll for the attack.
It's specifically on our strike. Blah, 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 blah. Both 19s.
Well, my AC is 18.
That would be 6 bludgeoning damage, but see, Lisa is looking rather pissed. Suggestion hasn't really even heard it entirely, but C just walks up and socks you across the face. And excuse me, dear Dr. Gavin, but this woman has been dead for 3 months, has been twisted into an ungodly form, and your first suggestion is to use her in a trap for her fucking murderer?
There is
You
no
already
other
gave her
way
assistance,
to
huh?
lure him in.
Did you not have a plan originally?
It likely would not have worked.
Oh, and
Based
yet
on
you
everything that we have been told, this individual and others like him have been sneaking around for centuries, uncaptured, unharmed. And the
think
only way to rid them from this world is to have themselves commit suicide with their own daggers.
You think it's a good idea to use this poor woman? She's already been through so much. You already gave her a system shock, told her every little bit of misery that happened in the last 3 months, and your suggestion is to use her as bait. Excuse me, Dr. Gavin, but you are a foolish man.
I am a foolish man who has caught many monsters and destroyed them in my career. I am a foolish man who has decided to make his career destroying monsters and making plans like these. I got where I am for doing that,
For putting other lives at risk.
for saving them.
Please tell me, per se, what happens if he reaches her.
He won't.
He has the backing of a goddess. How
We
can
have
you
the
be
backing
sure?
of several gods and goddesses, or have you forgotten your own formless being? Where is your faith?
Not with you.
Not with your god either, who put you here with us, did he not?
Indeed, but I wasn't aware you would suggest something so absolutely cruel. You could have at least asked the poor woman before you decide on your own that this is the best course of action.
And what would you do? Just charge at him and let him escape? Again? We need to deal with those who are smart and stealthy with guile. No harm will come to her. But if you strike me again,
If I strike
I
you again,
cannot.
I'll be sure to break something.
If you strike me again, I cannot guarantee that something won't strike back.
And what reason is there to put her life at risk when when you guys had a plan to begin with that you were so certain would work? At least assumedly so.
Because with the disappearance of the Hammer Lord, the festival cannot take place now, can it? The plan is gone.
You claim he is smart, but you're saying the sudden reappearance of the woman's be enough to give him another chance instead of him realizing something is wrong.
Perhaps instead of rejecting it outright, you should listen to the whole plan before you punch people in the face.
Maybe if they didn't deserve it after giving a bombshell like that, then immediately suggesting them to be used as bait.
I am rolling a wisdom save. That's a 10.
What's up, DM?
I don't believe that would pass, correct?
No. Because currently the save, I believe, is a 23.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes up with my level.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let's see here. Here's my mini. Whoa. Big angry wolf. And yeah, no. I'm rolling a claw attack and a bite attack.
When he does that, could I quickly use the staff to zap him to the other side of the room?
I believe you could. Well, how to roll that? So you're trying to do that as a reaction, correct?
Yes.
Dex versus Dex.
Yeah, I think we'll do it more like we'll treat it as a dex save, like against a spell DC.
Okay.
That makes sense considering you're rolling the attack.
Huh, I thought you rolled this before as a sleight of hand sec, or that might have been something different.
I did do it differently, just based on the different scenario, but because this is specifically to interrupt like an attack.
I don't know if this stacks up with the wolf. Let me check.
Is that me doing the dex save or him? Lana.
That would be him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 26.
Dang.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 17. I have +9 on my dex saves.
Holy cow.
I have 18 dexterity.
I wonder your AC is like through the roof.
Yep. I haven't updated the Gavin Wolf sheet quite well in a while, but I can go with the normal sheet combination. Does a 24 hit you?
Was that a nat 20 or just a normal attack?
The normal attack, 24.
Yeah, that would hit.
Yeah. I'll be kind and say that's the claw. Here comes the bite. 23. Whoop. Who we lose?
Zerzan commented that for understandable reasons as to why they'll be stepping away.
All right.
Hi, Mike. This worked fast. What was that?
23 to hit.
Yeah, I would also hit.
Oh shit. So you're gonna be a bit lucky here because now I don't know if Lana's having the possible transfer of the curse going on, but at the same time, at the very least, Gavin is in a bloodlusted rage now, so his more precise moves and mannerisms with his class will not be active, so you're not going to be taking the extra 2d8 precision damage he usually does on a hit.
And by the way, as soon as this happens, like right after this, Barrack would like cast calm emotions. He would
That's
express.
yeah, that's 14 points of piercing and slashing damage altogether. Lana, does she need to roll a save for?
There are extremely specific criteria for that.
Okay.
Should it just be met? Should it be met, I will make it known.
Oh. Huh.
Strange. Not just the bite.
I have very specific criteria.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's like right after that happens, Barrack would, at least attempt to get Gavin Wolf's attention before dropping. I just had it up. Calm emotions.
How well does the calm emotions work? And do I need to make a save?
Calm emotions. Attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. And he would drop it in the middle of both Lisa and Gavin Wolf. So it's like he would look at both of them and just be like, "I'm sorry, but I'm dropping it." But he just drops it. Each person centered in a 20-foot radius sphere, centered on a point I choose within range, because I'm assuming Barrack is within 60 feet of the two of them. Each person, each humanoid, must make a charisma saving throw. They could choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes.
Gavin in wolf form is not in the right state of mind, so uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does a 16 pass?
My Barrack's
Well,
spell
I rolled a
save,
natural 5, so that's a Barrack's spell save is something like a 17 or 18,
yeah.
right?
Barrack's spell
Yeah.
save is DC is a 17.
So a 16 would not pass. You
No.
are very lucky if he has that -1 to charisma.
You're very lucky Gavin rolled a 5. Not even with the +9 is he beating that. But would that be enough to bring Gavin's mind back to the wolf, Lana?
I'll say that will calm you, not necessarily bring that awareness, especially since it was such a reactionary drop.
There is just growling. Hair is still up on end.
For the briefest moment before Barrett dropped that calm emotions, Lisa was in fact visibly gearing up to rage once more. She was tensing up. There was a spark of anger in her eyes. But as that spell drops, it leaves her body, and she just sort of softs at this now overgrown dog before her, and still more or less look away from it, put her sword back into its thing, and begin walking away from it, but towards the princess.
Towards the what?
Towards the princess.
And Barrack's just gonna be like, as that is happening, it's just like, we could argue this later. This is not the place to have this conversation.
Indeed. And who do you think was the one who decided to keep us all here until then? Does Lisa know the name of the princess by now? I don't think if you guys have said it out loud, I don't think I or Lisa have caught it.
I don't think her name has really been dropped in front of Lisa, if I recall correctly. If it was done in like if her name was dropped in front of the rest of the party, it was only done like maybe once or twice, I think. I think the only person who would likely know offhand is Barrick, who or at least might have that possibility of knowing. If I had to make a guess.
Here. I
Miss-
can
yeah.
give you a name in a minute here, though for now, it might actually be best to close off the session here before
Yeah.
we get any deeper into things.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, my apologies for that.
No, that was great.
Yeah, that's sort of out of character. I was thinking, he is dropping a lot of bombshells on this poor lady all at once. I don't think Lisa would like that. Oh, he is suggesting using her as bait. I don't think Lisa would really not like that. Oh, he insulted her faith. Well,
Yeah, you punched him. Really not building up a lot of confidence in your character, at least with Gavin.
Ugh. All right. Well, if nobody has anything to say to finish this off, then I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As always, we play every other Friday.
When we can.
When we can. I forgot the word I was going to say, but all right, yeah, but that works. Yeah. I hope you really enjoy. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.